What's up, you guys? What's happening? What's happening? What's going on? Happy Sunday, Dolores. What's happening, Leanne? What's going on with you guys? Waiting for a few more people to get in here. We're going to talk about music, and we're going to talk about my cousin. I want to give my cousin his flowers. Young CEO from Texas. Got one of the top record labels happening out of Texas. So I gotta give my little cousin his props, even though, he might not want to give me credit for being the reason why he's in the game, but I'm sure it is. I helped him negotiate his earlier contract when he had that Holly Berry song out. We're gonna let a few more people share the live, you guys. We're gonna let a few more people get up in here and we're gonna talk. We're gonna go into it. A few more people get in here. We're gonna chat. I know it's Sunday, but I said, what the hell? I'm gonna go on. Dolores, I'm doing good. I know it takes like 30 minutes for YouTube to send the notifications out. I don't know why, but it does. Malar, hi, happy Sunday. Hi, Leanne. Yeah, we'll let some more people get in here. Yeah, so my young cousin, he has since Rap-A-Lot Records, and all due respect to Rap-A-Lot, because Rap-A-Lot is one of the premier labels out of Texas, but my young cousin has been able to single-handedly take his record label out of Texas, and I got to give him his props, because I never talk about him, you guys. I never talk about him, but him and I had a great phone call probably like 3 nights ago, and I thought about it. I said, my aunt put him through school like she did me. She put him in band. She had me in band from elementary throughout high school, and then the rest is history. Same thing with him. He went to Prairie State. He plays saxophone. He's a musician. So he grew up like me because I was raised by his mom, and he thought I was his big brother all of his life, right? So to see him go on and be inspired by me, because at a young age, I remember him coming into my studio and seeing my studio. I'll never forget this. I'm sure this was the pivotal changing point of his career in his mind when he made up, this is what I want to do. I'm almost sure. I haven't had the conversation with him, but I can promise you. Melody, hi. Happy Sunday. I'm almost sure this is the reason he wanted to be an artist. I'm 100% sure. It's the reason why he wanted to own a record label, because when he came into my studio, he saw my studio. I remember he was little, and his dad came to town, and my aunt called me and said, your cousin is going to be in town with his dad. Pick him up. So when I picked him up, I had a full-blown recording studio in my house, and at the house with the pool, and he was young then. I think he was, I don't know, he had to be like 8. Yeah, about 8 or 9, 7 or 8. And I watched him grow up from little. But when he came to Vegas, his father was a truck driver, but he also used to drive the transit, like the charter buses. So when they came to town, I went and picked him up, brought him to the studio, and he was just like looking at everything. He was amazed as a kid, right? Bridget, what's up, Bridget? He was amazed as a kid. Dolores said he was blessed to have you around. Yes, Dolores. Thank you. So he was amazed as a kid. He saw the studio. He saw all of the equipment. He didn't say much. When he was little, he was kind of quiet a little bit. And then a few times when he played in Orange County, his band would travel to Orange County. I don't know. I think they were a really, really good band out of Texas. And they would travel to Orange County. And I would sometimes, when I had my house, when I was living in the house in Orange County, I would go there and meet him. My aunt said, well, he's going to be in Orange County. And the weird part, when I would go meet him in Orange County with his band instructor, he was like, I think he was the only black kid in the band. I think maybe 1 or 2. It's kind of like what I kind of went through growing up. It wasn't a lot of black men in band. Even in the 80s, there wasn't a lot. There was my ex-girlfriend. I can actually remember there was probably about 3 people in band that were black and the rest were white. Honestly. Now in choir, you had a lot of black people. and chorus or jazz band. I was only black guy. Band, I I don't even think there was another black guy. That was my ex. She was black. There was one other, yeah, maybe about three black people in band. Honestly, no joke, because people just, it wasn't cool to be in band back then. It wasn't a cool thing to do. People wanted to be a football player, track, wrestling. I wrestled too in high school, but being in a band wasn't the cool thing to do, right? So my aunt pretty much pushed my cousin, her son, the same way she did me. And he turned out super extraordinary. Breaking the Silence podcast. Hello. You played the trumpet too? What state were you from? Hello, Auntie Mickey. Breaking the Silence podcast. What state were you from? They made us play instruments. Yeah, absolutely. Well, when you're in band, you got to learn a little bit about every instrument. Hello, Bridget. South Carolina. Okay. Yeah, South Carolina was about that music life, the bands. You guys probably have more black people in band out there, huh? Breaking the Silence podcast. The Lord said, I was in choir. All the black folks was in choir, and everybody thought they could sing. All the black folks did choir. You could count on tons of black folks being in choir. I was in all the bands, marching, jazz, pep, and concert. Me too. Breaking the Silence. I was in jazz band. I was a drummer in jazz band. I was in first chair in band. Yes, you guys are filled. Yeah, where you're from, you're definitely going to be filled. I can see how that can see. I was in Illinois. I was in chorus too. So I was in jazz band, marching band, concert choir, chorus, advance. Because the advanced choir was the ones with the, you wear the bow ties. You feel what I'm saying? You had the bow ties. I also did a lot of the stage plays and stuff like Phantom of the Opera and all kinds of stuff in school. All right, okay. You still pick up your saxophone? That was a high award, the John Philip Sosa Award. Wow, you still have your horn? Barbara, hi. Hello, Elizabeth. Yeah, listen, I'm so proud of my cousin. Let me tell you why. His record label has had 10 million records sold to date. You better pick that horn up. We don't ever lose it. You might be a little rusty, but you still got it. You spent enough time on it. So his record label out of Texas, everybody knows my cousin. Anybody in the music industry, in hip hop, knows my cousin. They all do. He's one of the youngest CEOs in the game. In his label, he had Kurt Cobain's Cheddar to Connect, T. Wayne, Hurricane Chris with the Holly Berry song, right? And a new artist named Lil Jeremy. And all his artists have sold tons of records. Now, they just, I forgot her name. What's her name? I forgot the artist that just took one of his artist songs and resampled it. He just told me the other day. But to date, he has 10 million records sold. He's probably going to be upset because I'm chopping it up. Oh, you got to pick it up. You got to pick the violin up. You understand music theory. You could play it. So 10 million records sold to my little cousin. I have to give him his flowers because I don't think he gets enough recognition. I don't know if anybody in my family, they reach out to him and give him love like that. I'm not quite sure. Yes, I have to give him his flowers because I'm not quite sure if anybody else, because sometimes in your family you can be doing incredible stuff and your family can kind of overlook it. They might not buy the records. They might not really support. Like I know I didn't get the support from my family, so I know if I'm not getting it, then my cousin is not quite getting it, even though our family is a musical family, right? If I'm not getting it, then I know my cousin hasn't gotten it either. For sure. Because he's a CEO. He's not on the artist side. He's a producer and CEO. So I wanted to give him his flowers. You know what I mean? Because I'm proud of him. And I remember the first record deal that he was working, and it was that Holly Berry song, right? And I remember him. I remember him reaching out to me, and he was asking me about the contract with RCA with Drink in My Cup with Kurt Cobain's, and he asked me to look at it. And I looked at the agreement, and I gave him my opinion and told him, how to work situations, what's good, what's bad, my opinion, because he asked his big cousin's opinion. I said, well, look, I read the agreement, and I think this is what you should do. And he followed my advice. And let me tell you something, man. This young man is extraordinary. His name is D. Will, the CEO. You can go look him up on Instagram. D. Will, the CEO. He's coming out here in August. He's actually going to come in the studio with me, and hopefully we end up getting some work done, because he signed this new young artist, this new R&B artist. He's doing a lot of concert promotions in Texas. Everybody in Texas knows my cousin. Houston knows him. Dallas knows him. The music industry knows him. Like I said, go to his Instagram page and follow D. Will, the CEO, and just go through his Instagram page and see all the people that he deals with in the industry, the profound people that he deals with on a major level, that he's broken records, and his record label, LMG Music Group, is his label. But he's a young CEO, and he's humble. He's humble, very humble. You know what I mean? Work hard every day, humble, busts his butt, puts artists on. He really works the artists. He really works the artists, and he works the records until the records are where they need to be. And I'm just proud of him, man. I don't, like I said, I don't know if he gets enough congratulations. I know he's respected by his peers. I know that all the rappers in the industry that know him, they love him. I know all the top rappers and the CEOs in the industry that know him, they love him. Everybody knows him. From any major record label, just like they know me, everybody knows him. But I don't think he gets enough praise for the work he's done. He's helping young black men change their lives. Happy Sunday, Pamela. Happy Sunday. Yeah, he's helping other young black men change their lives. So I'm proud of him for doing that, you guys. It takes a lot for a black man to be selfless and want to open their heart to help somebody else. So I'm proud that he's never been a selfish person, because when you get in a position of power like he is, you're responsible to do something proper with that. And there's never been no crazy scandals with his label. His artists are very respectful. He really knows how to get it. He gets his artists. He talks to them. There's never no crazy. None of his artists have had crazy scandals. This is another thing I'm proud of him about, because I know he sits down with them and he talks to them. I know he does. Because I know him. He was like my little brother. I was like his big brother, right? So I know he talks to them about how to handle themselves, because none of his artists with his record label have ever been caught up in music industry scandals. None of them. You can look up his label and look up his artists. None of them have been caught up in any music industry scandals. Do you know what it takes to have young black men in a record label and not get caught up in any kind of scandals in the streets or in relationships or just any kind of scandals? So I know that he sits there and he speaks to them and he gives them the logistics of how to move, because his label has been successful. And I'm just proud of him, man, because just imagine watching somebody grow up. And I know he's proud of me, but I thought about it the other day. Imagine watching somebody grow up and not know that they're inspired by you. And, you watch them grow up. And he was telling me the story the other day when he called me about how he used to watch some of the members from the Parliament Funkadelic come over to the house. And I didn't know he was paying attention to this. Like, I had no idea when he was young, he even paid attention to it. So he just happened to be at George Clinton, a concert. He was hanging out backstage with George Clinton, and he called me and was telling me his memories when he was little, how he remembered band members coming by the house. I had no idea he was paying attention, you guys. That just blew my mind, that he was paying attention to that. And those things were profound things that, once again, helped shape and mold his future and what he wanted to do and who he wanted to be. And the boy turned out to be incredible. Now, he's not a boy in. Here we go with the phone calls, y'all. Here we go with people calling me as I'm on my live. So the young man turned out to be incredible. Incredible. And I don't know, man. I'm just so proud of him. I'm going to get him on here so I can interview him in a live interview because I want you guys to understand what he has accomplished. And the only way I can do that is to get him in a live interview. So I'm going to get him on here and try to get him in a live interview so we can interview him and ask him questions. I can ask him all of these great questions, and you guys might have questions for him as well, because he has avoided the pitfalls in a state that's very racist. You got to understand, Texas is a very racist state, you guys. Yes, it is. It's a very racist state. So for him to have survived the pitfalls of Texas and make it is a big deal. He is a big deal. When his first record sold millions, you know what he did? First thing he did was bought my aunt, his mom, who's like my mom, a new Mercedes. That's the first thing he did. He went and took care of his family. I thought that was beautiful. And you know, when you're young, you want the Bentley. He went out and bought him the Bentley. I was so proud of him, man. You know, I was so proud of him. Because to me, as a young black man in the world of entertainment, it is not easy to get it. Oh, Jazz just messaged me from Drew Hill. Hey, Jazz, if you're watching this, I'm on live, so I'll hit you back when I get off, brother. If I don't hit you back right now, I'll message you back when I get off the live, family, because I'm on the live right now. I just saw your text, so I don't know if you're watching me or what, but if you are, I'll call you back when I get off of here, Jazz. I'll call you back. But do you understand, you guys, how hard it is to be a black man, and to try and be successful in the entertainment industry when there's tons of obstacles in your way? There's the typical obstacles, which is the things that are thrown in your way to distract you and throw you off: the women, lots of money, parties, and then the people in your circle that you trust. So my cousin had to go through all that and figure his way out. And in between, he would call me, ask me questions, and I would share things with him, and I'd tell him what to look out for. So he's done a great job at maneuvering through his life and surviving the pitfalls of this business. You just got to give your flowers to your people when it's like that. You know what I'm saying? For him to survive those pitfalls and still be on top and make it to 10 million. Do you understand what it takes to make it to 10 million records sold? For all my producers, all my artists out there, all the, inspiring artists want to be, do you understand what it takes to get to 10 million records sold? Dolores said, yes, sir, very racist. My friend is on her way back from Texas. Yeah, it's crazy there. Joyful Lady said, embrace the power within you to be the change you wish to see in the world. Yes. And you know what? That's how I've operated, and he's done a great job. But to make it out of Texas, now I'm not saying you can't, because a lot of people have been successful out of Texas. But we already know, as a black man in Texas, it could be a very complicated thing, and you kind of got to watch your move. So for him to make it, I remember when he was going to Prairie State University, and I didn't know that people would call me and say, man, your cousin be throwing some of the most incredible, parties and events. I didn't know that he was doing all the stuff he was doing. He was breaking artists while he was in college. I said I'm going to give him his flowers, right? Rye says, black people, it's best we return back to Africa where we are free. Yes, I do agree with that. Rye. Thank you. Bridget said, the old boy network in Texas. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I could tell y'all some stories about Texas and some of my family members that got caught up. But when he was in college, Prairie State University, right? He was throwing parties and he was breaking artists when he was in college. He was doing like the Russell Simmons thing in college. He was breaking acts out of Texas while he was in college. The boy is a genius. I'm just going to give it up to him. So don't get the big head, D. You see this? Don't get the big head, little cousin. Listen, he was breaking artists while he was in college getting his education, throwing some of the biggest shows and events. So to see him go from college and graduating, leaving there and going on into the music industry and being respected. Because I promise you, run into any rapper in the game, mention my cousin's name, D Will, the CEO, and watch how they act. He's respected. Watch how they act. The utmost respect. Any artist from the South, they all know him. Everybody knows him. He is one of the youngest CEOs in the music industry out of Texas and respected by all the OGs, respected by all the young Gs. And the boy has done some incredible stuff. So I love you, little cousin, man. Listen, I love you. I'm proud of you. I know there's a lot of other things that you're about to accomplish and do that you haven't done. But if you have not received your flowers from anyone, your big cousin's going to give it to you. And that's why I'm saying, that's why I had to put your picture in the thumbnail too, to let people know. You know, that little swag, he trying to rock the glasses. Yeah, that comes from me, your big cousin. He's probably going to try to say, man, I was wearing, nah, that comes from your big cousin. You know what I mean? I'm proud of you. And it feels good to say, I got a lot of family members in the music industry. It's so good to just see him doing so well. And I don't know, I don't have enough words to praise him, but I can get on here and give him his flowers because that's important. When we see Black men doing the right things, we need to give them their flowers. We need to take time, man or woman, and we need to acknowledge them because there's enough negative shit that we have. What's up, sire? There's enough negative stuff in the world, and it's not enough people congratulating each other, especially African Americans, on their accomplishments. And him being my little cousin and being one of the top CEOs in the music industry as far as independent labels and breaking to 10 million records. Yeah, they are. 10 million records is a huge accomplishment. I had to get on here and say, congratulations to the 10 million records sold, little cousin. And congratulations for being one of the youngest CEOs, man. You out here doing it. You're respected. You didn't have to, you did it your way. And I want you guys to understand it too. He did it his way. He didn't have to play games with people. He didn't have to bend the rules to fit what they wanted him to do. He literally did it his way, like I did. He did it his way. He took the long route. It wasn't easy for him. I watched him. He took the long route and he did it the right way, which is why nobody ever be able to take it from him. Dolores said, you're right, Stone. Congratulations to your little cut. Yeah, thank you, Dolores. Victory Nick Moore said, that's part. Yes, it is. It is. You know, to be a CEO and not get caught in scandals. He's a family man. He takes care of his kids. He's at his son's football games. He don't miss a game. He's involved with his sons, all the kids. He's involved with all of them. He spends time with his family. He's not out here all wilding out. Matter of fact, when he was on the phone with me, he was trying to hurry up and get off because he had to get in the house. I know his girl was probably on him. I'm sorry, little cousin. I'm just saying. He was trying to hurry up and get up. All right, I got to go. I was like, I got you, man. Listen, but I love him, man. And he was an incredible kid. When he was little, he was funny as hell. Thank you, Malara. Thank you. When he was little, I don't know. I've never told him how funny he was. I got to tell him. Yes, it is, Leanne. Listen, I've never told him, but I'm going to have a conversation with him because when he was a little dude, he was a funny little dude. He used to say some of the funniest things, and he used to just laugh, like out of the blue. He would laugh about anything, and I used to just watch him like, I wonder what he laughing at. But he used to just laugh about stuff. So I've never told him how funny he was when he was a little dude. Like he was a character. He was funny little kid, man, but he was an amazing kid. And I knew that he was going to, and I know that people use that metaphor. I knew you was gonna be something. By the way he was when he was little, how attentive he was, and he would pay attention to detail, I knew that he would take that and turn that into something great. And I'm just glad I was in the entertainment industry and he was able to see his big cousin in this business enough to make him want to pursue this. It feels good. I never talk about this, you guys. I've never told you the family members I have in the music industry, but I got a lot of family members in the entertainment industry, and I never talk about it. And I said, you know what? Maybe this is something I need to start talking about all the time with my family members that are in the industry, because especially him, I got to acknowledge him. Barbara said, I was listening to your music last night. It was real nice, Stone. Thank you, Barbara. That's 42 years, 43 years of work, of hard work. And don't you guys forget, Meech's single is out. So make sure you go and download it on iTunes. If you don't have it, if you can't download it, make sure you go to Spotify and add it to your playlist, or go to YouTube and play it over and over again and put it in a playlist and play that shit. You understand? Support. Don't talk about it, you guys. Be about it. Leanne said, those precious memories that we keep in that old treasure chest somewhere in our minds as we smile when we think, yeah, I could see him when he was a little dude. He was a cool little dude when he was little. He was a cool little dude, just like he is now, a cool older guy. He was cool. God is good, Victory. And his son, his kids are talented too. And his son reminds me of him when he was little. But yeah, man, I mean, I'm just so proud of him, man. It's just not easy running a record label, you guys. It's not easy. I've owned my record label since the 90s. Dolores says, Stone, you are the best. You think about others before you think about yourself. I got it. Friday from Apple. Okay, beautiful. And you better have downloaded mine too, Dolores. Y'all better have downloaded my single. Don't make me hop through this phone. But yeah, Meech single's out. So please make sure you guys download it. Support. I'm looking at his single breaking into the UK soul charts maybe today or tomorrow. That's the next thing I'm waiting on, because I pushed it to some stations overseas and shot it out to some DJs, sent it out, to some DJs. So we're looking at it breaking into the UK soul charts sometime today or tomorrow. So make sure, I'm going to play it right now. For all those that didn't hear it, I'm going to play it and inspire you guys to go and download it. You better get mine today. Talk about Dolores. I know that you like Meech music, but we are a team here, Dolores. It's a whole collective. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys, those of you that haven't downloaded Meech single, go to iTunes and download that today. Like I said, I'm going to play it, and I'm going to play mine, and we're going to listen to it for those of you that haven't heard it. But if you haven't had a chance, I'm liking the album cover. Okay, yeah. Nice album cover. Lady Sparkle, thank you. Yeah, that's a nice cover too. Hey, listen. Make sure when I get off of here, you guys go to Instagram. Dolores, what? Nah, you was asking questions about Meech. Dolores, what you talking about? You better stop that. You better stop that, Dolores. I see ya. I see you, Dolores. I see you. Dolores, yeah. So listen. So young CEO, D Will the CEO, go congratulate him. Say your cousin was talking about you on YouTube. I got to come in your inbox and say congratulations to all your accomplishments. Thank you, Victory. I prefer if you guys download it on iTunes, and do that for me. Just do download it. Don't just stream it. Buy it. $129. Nothing. Scarlett said, hello, Mr. Stone. I just came on here about to be driving again, taking mom to the coast for her birthday is today. She's about to come out of the store. I'm so glad you're on here. Tell mom I said hi. Scarlett, tell mom I said hello. Hello, mom. Love you. Happy birthday, mom. Have a great one. Have a beautiful one. We're so glad to have you here on your birthday. Have an awesome birthday, mom. Scarlett's mom is my mom. So love to you, mom. We love you over this way. And she better go buy you that outfit you want too. Scarlett better go get you that outfit you want. She said, in a minute, when she comes back, I'm going to ask you if you can do a birthday shout out. I sure will. Brandy Ray, she used to live where you are now. Brandy Ray. Okay, I'll try not to forget that name. My CD, yeah, my whole album, In the Key of Love is on there. And Zodiac Volume 1 is on there. Now, listen, somebody ordered my CD. I can't remember who ordered it, but there's an address that got lost. If you're on here and you happen to come on here and see this video, please message me so I can get your CD out to you, because we had so many people order the CD. We lost addresses. So don't think that it didn't get mailed out because we forgot about you. We just lost some addresses, and I want to make sure you get your CD. So please, if you have not received your CD, please inbox me at stonepaxton@gmail.com and let me know and send me the address again. I can't remember the lady's name, but we lost one or two addresses, maybe one, I think one. And just please message me, please, with your address. Delio said, I need to peep the record out. What's up, Stone? Yeah, his name is Meech. It's my partner, Mpxone. It's a single. Going. Delio, I know you haven't been on here, Delio, so you probably don't know, but Meech is a legendary producer. He produced Toss It Up, Bobby Brown, Jewel, and list goes on. Troop, and we can keep going and going. So if you go to iTunes, download it, Delio. It's Mpxone. Mpxone. The song is called Going. My single's called Life's Frequencies. But download that Meech. Get both. Get both, Delio. Scarlett says she's here now. Mom, where you at, Mom? Listen, I'm going to say this to you, Mom. Miss Brandy Ray. Ladies and gentlemen, say happy birthday to Mama Brandy Ray. Give me a happy birthday in the comments, please, right now for Mama Brandy Ray, Scarlett's mom. Listen, she better get you that outfit you want, Mom. Mom, she better buy you what you want today. If not, I'm on the next plane. Happy birthday, Mama Brandy Ray. You guys say happy birthday for me. Send shouts out, happy birthday to Mama Brandy Ray. We love you, Mama Brandy Ray, from Stone Paxton Music and Life, and all my people on my channel. We sending love to you on your special day. Yes, we are. Hugs. That's for you, Mama. We love you. All right? Another year, more wise. Stay on top of Scarlett. Stay on her, Mama. Stay on her. Happy birthday, Mama Brandy Ray. Yes, you're welcome, Mom. Yeah, when you guys come to Vegas, I'm going to make time to come sit down and we're going to eat. And we're going to break some bread. We're going to have the Lord's Supper. We're going to sit there and drink and eat and talk. Yeah, happy birthday, Mama. Hey, you guys, a magical Sunday. My cousin has sold 10 million records with his record label, LMG Music Group. When you get a chance and you're not on here, please do me a favor and just go to his Instagram and go in his inbox and say, hi, your cousin Stone Paxton sent me. I want to congratulate you for all of your accomplishments in making the 10 million sales mark with your record label, selling 10 million records. Do that for me, because that will make my little cousin, that'll make him feel good. Even though he's accomplishing those accomplishments, sometimes when you don't get just a simple acknowledgement, it makes you feel like, okay, maybe nobody appreciates me. So his name is D Will the CEO on Instagram. Oh, you already did, Scarlett? Thank you, Scarlett. Oh, you've been giving her a present. You better. Come on, we got a treat. We only get one mama. Brother Timothy, what's happening? I'm sitting there, Brother Timothy, today. I was giving my cousin his flowers. His name is D Will, the CEO. He's been in the music industry. He has one of the top record labels out of Houston. He sold 10 million records with his label. He's a young CEO. He's still in his 30s, you guys. That's another thing. He is still in his 30s, and he's accomplishing all these great, great things as a CEO. So hats off to him. Scarlett said, Mom said it's a date bet. Thank you so much for the shout. She feels special. That's because she is special, Scarlett. Yes, Mama, you're special. So please enjoy your day. And save me some of that cake. Freeze it up. So when you come, I'll eat it like it is. I'll just warm it up. Oh, my goodness. So once again, I went on live today to give my cousin his flowers. D. Will, the CEO. 10 million records sold. He's out of Houston, Texas. He used to actually own the restaurant Roselle in Maine. It was a restaurant right on the corner called Roselle in Maine. He owned that restaurant for a while until he sold it. Dolores said, yeah, everyone that has their room with him, give them their flowers while they're here. Because when they go, you can't. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, go congratulate him, Dilio. Go to his Instagram. Don't congratulate me. Go to his Instagram. His name is D. Will, the CEO. D. Will, the CEO. And just go there and just hit him up and say your cousin sent me. And congratulations on 10 million records sold with your record label. He deals with everybody, every rapper you can imagine, and every Southern Soul artist in Texas. He's either working with them to promote their record, or he's broken their record, or people have been signed under his label. Scarlett said, amen, hallelujah, about to get back on the road. We're going to rewatch this. Okay, Scarlett, I appreciate you. Timothy said, I give my mom flowers on her grave when I can. My goal after I get on my feet is a headstone. There we go, Brother Timothy. That's what I'm talking about. Salute, Teching Queens. What's up, Teching Queens? I hope I'm saying that right. Blessings. Man, I'm so proud of this dude. Listen, so let's play Meech's single right now. We're going to play Going, and then we're going to play mine. We're going to play Meech's is because it just came out, and I'm going to play a little bit of that, and then we're going to play mine. So if you guys are patient to listen, I'm going to play it. Scarlett said, cake, bet, God bless, good vibes, your way, always good. All yes, yes, yes. The people star is out. Yes, the pink star. No, it's not purple, Victory. I don't know, on your phone it might be purple, but it's really pink. Hold on. Well, yeah, I guess it would be like a purple pink. Hold on. That, it's like a purple pink. Yeah, I call it pink. Okay. Okay, so we're going to play Meech's song. It's called Going. We're going to play his first. Okay. Here we go. Going out your way, going out your way. Going out your way. Brother Sire. Yes, sir. Yeah, thank you for giving her that love, Brother Sire. When you're trying to hustle, so you're walking up in here trying to flex your bubble, not to bust your bubble down like you make it crumble. Can y'all hear that? Take you to the highest level and drop you out. We both got something we wanted. It's gonna get what they want. I'm trying to get it again and again. This is all, you know I'm about my paper and nature. Second when it comes you make the look good, you make me feel good. And all of that's good for both of us. You're going out your way to turn me on. I get my mind on my money. Going out your way, going out your way, to turn me on. Second verse. I'll tell you a lie, then tell you Mpxone one. Download the single, y'all. iTunes, Spotify. Come on. Yeah, going out your way. Mpxone one. Make sure you download that single on iTunes. Mpxone one, produced by Cambodian Mystique and Meech Ship. Make sure mixed by J Hot and conducive of the team of the collectives. You guys, make sure you go and download that shit right now. Not now, but right now. Not tomorrow, but today. Not in a minute, but right now. Come on, y'all. Show love. Y'all talk about good music. Y'all talk about ain't no good R&B no more. People are not making good. No, people still making good R&B. You're just not listening. Y'all not paying attention. All right, I'm gonna play mine next. Here we go. Life's Frequencies.
Bonjour.
Yeah. I can't wait to do this live, though, with the band, though, y'all. With the band live, it's gonna be crazy, y'all. Y'all know I be doing our unorthodox writing and arranging. I wanted to do this like old school singing by.
I like to take you by the hand and walk you through my daily life so I can show you who I am, baby. My spirit works to rise above all negativity, to give a love that we both need to be the.
But the lyrics, I'm all about lyrics.
Girl, I can tell you
Feeling this conversation is healing. And it will jerk your spirit, make it right. So much darkness all around us, but there's love that's deep within us. Let me show you how we get it right. Tonight we can ride up in my whip. I can show you what it is. We can talk about these crystals, it gives light. Maybe we can watch the moon rise. You got stars, girl, in your sign. There's some frequency right here. I feel love. Girl, when the world comes ending, us is all we have. It's me and you. It's all we have. So understand, baby. I'm trying to get your chakra right, your spirit right, your balance right. Hey. Hit that like button like Dolores sing.
Conversations healing and it can jerk your spirit, make it right.
Make it right. So much darkness all around us, but there's always love that's deep within us. Let me show you how we get it right. Tonight you can ride up in my whip. I'm shooting this video in about 2 weeks, y'all.
We can talk about these crystals. It gives light. We can watch the moon rise.
Timothy, you silly. That foot.
Life's frequencies.
Yeah. In the background, sing.
Right up in my whip, I will show you what it is. We can talk about these crystals, it gives light. Maybe we can watch the moon rise. You got stars, girl, in your sign. There's some frequencies right here. I feel love.
Hey. Hey, you can step to this too, Dolores. You can step.
They give light.
My feet is moving right now. I'm stepping. Hey. Then I ended with a conversation.
Frequencies, life frequencies. The rate at which vibration happens and constitutes a wave, life, a wave of love.
Thank you,
a way of reality,
Malara.
a way of spirituality. Life's frequencies, love frequencies.
The hillbilly
you
too.
Frequency. Be frequency.
You are frequency, be frequency. That's deep. You are frequency, so be frequency. Why are you not? I love writing lyrics to songs that move a person in a profound way. Like I like going outside the box. So when I approach my records, I don't like it to sound like anything else. I'm not competing with nobody but myself. So when I write, I like to really come from the place that I really live in. You know what I'm saying? I really believe in the spirituality element. You know what I'm saying? And that's what allows me in life to operate the way I do. So I like to write with that essence because I know that that's how I really live, right? So I really work on constantly being exactly who I say I am in my records because that's what I feel and that's what I've lived by all my life. So I write that. You feel what I'm saying? Like I write that because it's coming from a real place. You can't fake when a writer is writing great records. It's something that you can't fake, especially when they don't have a whole bunch of writers writing with them. It's just them, and it's just them writing, right? And they've have so much experience that they've lived. I'm 55, so I've lived 55 years of experience, right? So somebody in their 30s can't write like a person in their 50s unless they've lived it or unless somebody is writing it for them. So don't make a mistake. When you hear these great songs that are written by younger artists, there's writers that are writing for them. They might be co-writing with them, but to walk a certain path lyrically, it takes experience to speak that way. Damaged Kisses, what's up? You missed the whole thing. I gave my flowers to my cousin today on here. You have to go back and replay and see what I said. Hi, Cora. Happy Sunday, Stone and everyone. YouTube makes my playlist, and they had happy people in life's frequencies on the list. Congratulations to your cousin. Oh, they did. Cora, wow, that's cool. So you added that to your playlist? Add Mpxone to your playlist, too. That way you got us all. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, to write great songs that move the spirit, you have to live it. Or somebody has to write it for you. Timothy say, Damaged Kisses is my future ex-wife. Subnaya D. James said, yes. I hope I said that right. Yeah, you gotta live it, y'all. Like you think about Gamble and Huff. Think about all the greatest songs that Gamble and Huff wrote for people. They were writing it from their experiences of being older than those people they were writing from, right? Oh, Spotify. It's Spotify. Yeah, you just spelled it right. Yeah, you can put it on your Spotify playlist too. Meech's song is called Going, and the name is Meech on One. Yeah. Yeah. So to write great songs, don't be fooled, y'all. Don't be fooled. That's why I tell cats, I'm like, if your catalog, like, I'm dropping another single probably next week. Artists should be able to write and drop them, right? But then you listen to the song, like, okay, if you ask me is a what is a greatly written song, right? If you ask me, my opinion might be different than somebody else, but here's my opinion of a song that's, to me, very well sculpted out. When I listen to Meech's song, I can't predict what he's gonna say next, because you know why? That's a real freaking conversation. When I listen to my song, you're not going to predict what I'm going to say. That's why people love the song, because it's like a conversation. So Meech has years of experience in writing. I have years of experience. So we know how to sculpt a song to make it like a conversation. But guess what? I should never know what your conversation is going to be to me if you have something to say to me as a person, if I'm just meeting you. If I can predict your conversation, then it's not even a conversation. Now, don't get me wrong. There's general conversations that we all can predict a person's going to say based on how they set up the conversation. Like if I say, hey, man, I need to talk to you about your tires, then you know I'm going to talk to you about your tires. And I might tell you that the back tire's flat or the front or all of them are flat, right? Because of the way I'm setting the conversation up. But if I'm meeting a woman, she's not going to know what I'm going to say unless I say some of the same shit that most men say. If I started off with, how you doing, ma'am? You're beautiful. And she's thinking, here we go. I can finish his sentence, right? But if I start that conversation off a different way, she's not going to know what I am going to say to her. And that's how songs should be. They should never be written. I hate when I listen to the radio and I can predict what a songwriter is going to say. It's the most annoying thing in the world. And I'm like, damn, I could have wrote that. Literally, okay, they're about to say that. And I actually say it. But listen to Meech's song. You don't know what he's going to say the next word. You know the chorus because it's meant for the chorus to be the hook to catch you. But you have to learn his song to know the conversation, because it's a real conversation from a real experience. Mine is a real conversation from a real experience. That's why it's unpredictable. That's why I saw somebody online saying on TikTok, oh, Stone, I like the way you wrote that. I know what they meant when they said that. Victory, I can make anything. I got country songs I wrote. I got a whole rock album I did that I never released. I write country, I write it all. There's no limit to writing. When you're a writer, you're a writer. You just got to understand that style. Thank you, Dolores. I appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, think about it. If I met one of you guys, am I going to know what you're going to say to me unless you set it up a certain way? If you look at me and say, I like that blue jacket, I know that you're about to tell me somebody in your family got one or you got one. And then I'll say to you, oh, you got a blue jacket similar to this? It's the way we set it up. But a real conversation and really great writing, if you go back and listen to all the great writing in Motown, you never knew what they were going to say. You didn't. When you listen to Papa Was a Rolling Stone, the hook got you. But if you listen to those verses, you didn't know what they were going to say. It was because it was a conversation. Yeah, country rap is dope. All they're doing is biting off of hip hop. Nelly set that off with country rap. I got some gospel records. My mom was an evangelist. I just never put the gospel records out. Maybe one day I will. It'll be a part of my catalog. Yeah, I do have some gospel. Meech's got a lot of gospel records too. But what I'm saying now, I'm speaking on the writer term right now. Writers and producers that might be watching this. You want to know great writing? Victor said, believe me, it's, hold on. Believe it or not, it's Sunday and I woke up with Meech's song on, especially, I kid you not, I was going to play it today. Good. Play it over and over and over and over again. Victory, put it on rotation. Play it. That's what it's all about. Support good music, you guys. Support good music. Support good music. That's what it's about. Support those great stories, the great lyrical stories that people are writing, and they're not just writing no basic, corny stuff. Dolores said, you are so welcome, your friend for life. You are so welcome. Your friend for life, and you have been a blessing to me. I was going through some stuff, and then after I started really listening to you after the Angela Stone part 1, and then, oh, thank you, Dolores. You know what? I appreciate you staying with me, man. Hey, Brother Timothy, I appreciate you doing that. I really do. Dolores said, every day I get on, I love hearing what you have to say. Dolores, listen, that means a lot to me, and that from everybody that supports me. But I just wanted to get on here and give the flowers to my cousin. Please, when you guys get a chance, please, 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 for me. Oh, don't worry, Barbara. I'll let you know when I drop something. Please, for me, go to Instagram, D-Will, the CEO. I think it's D-Will CEO. I think it's D-Will, the CEO. And send him an inbox and said, your cousin just gave you flowers on YouTube. Congratulations with the 10 million records sold. Make sure you guys do that for me, okay? Congratulate him with the 10 million records sold that he just sold with his record label is a milestone, and I want him to know that he is appreciated, and it would mean a lot to me if you guys go on there and send him that love. I really appreciate it. I mean, Barbara, to be technically honest, my music is gospel. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't say nothing negative in my music. I don't say nothing derogatory. My music is spiritual. Subdai. My music is spiritual. It could fall right in. As a matter of fact, Damage Kisses said it's all very positive. I've had gospel radio stations play some of my records because there's nothing in there that's bad. I'm just talking about love, peace, love, spirituality. I'm not talking about any darkness. So in retrospective, if you go listen to a gospel artist and listen to my records, the only difference is they might be saying Jesus and God every so many words. That's the only difference. Absolutely. Justice for Angie. Hashtag Subdai. D. James. Hashtag Justice for Angie Stone. Thank you, family. I appreciate you for that, brother. Thank you for reminding everyone. Dolores said, Timothy Stone said yesterday how sweet Angie Stone was. Yes. Timothy missed yesterday. So, D. James, thanks for doing that. I really appreciate you doing that. Great music is beautiful, you guys. My plans is this. I'm going to drop a single. I'm going to try, if not every week, every 2 weeks, until I drop my album in September. I'm going to try. It's not easy because I'm so busy. If I wasn't so busy, I could drop a single every day. But my plans are to drop one every week or every 2 weeks. I love you guys too, Bridget. Bridget said, we love you, Stone. Your positive vibes have a major impact on us. Love you too, Bridget. Thank you guys so much. Victory said, I love spiritual music. It's very uplifting. Yes, it absolutely is. Dolores said, I give you your file. Thank you, Dolores. How are you spelling your cousin's name? I'm not finding it. It's D-Will, the CEO. D-Will, the CEO. On Instagram. D-Will. So D, period, Will, the CEO. Just like that. D, period. I think he puts a period. D, period, Will, the CEO. You'll see a whole bunch of music industry stuff on there. Different rappers. His page have number of music stuff. Him all over it. Music artists, you know, different artists. Major artists on there. You're not going to miss it. Yeah, send him love, man. Let him know his big cousin told y'all. What up, son? Peace, son. Dolores said, what are you doing in September? My grandson just said he wants to come to Vegas to visit his mom in September so I can hold off till then. I'll be around. Yeah, there you go. Victory just did it. Look what Victory just posted. D Will, the CEO. She just posted it. That's it. Dolores, I'll be in Vegas. We'll be here. I got some shows, but I think that show is, I don't know. I think that show is in September. September? I don't know. I have to look at the thing again. It's either September the 9th or 10th or October the 9th or 10th. I have to see. But if it's early September, I'll be here. If it's like around the 9th or 10th, I'll be at a show on the East Coast, a festival, music festival. So if you come to Vegas, I'll check for sure. I can't remember the date. Mystique, do you remember the date of that show? Do you remember the date of that show that's coming? Is it September or October? Yeah, there you go. Barbara just did it. Oh, yes, all together. DWill_CEO. That's it. DWill_CEO on Instagram. That's it. DWill_CEO on Instagram. That's my cousin. Go in there and tell him congratulations for 10 million records sold. Your cousin talked about you on his live YouTube, gave you your flowers. Congratulations for the 10 million records sold. DWill_CEO. Dolores said he wants to stay 2 weeks. I usually stay a week, but I'll let you know. Okay, Dolores, please let us know. Is it Sabraya? I think I'm saying it right now. Sabraya? Sabraya. I like that name. Okay, Barbara, you just left him a message. So it's DWill_. Okay, what was that again? Somebody put it on there. DWill_CEO. That's it. DWill_CEO. That's my young cousin. He is one of the top CEOs in the music industry. 10 million records sold. Everybody knows him in Texas. He's got one of the #1 record labels. Go and congratulate him from his big cousin to you guys. I gave him his flowers today. All of y'all go over there. All y'all new ones coming in here. Y'all like the young cast that's with swag that's doing their thing. My little cousin doing this thing. Go congratulate him. Brother Timothy, congratulations, brother. Barbara posted again. I'm proud of you, Brother Timothy. Do that, please. Dolores says she's going to make me a peach cobbler. Now, you know, I'm going to tell you what my mama used to say, Miss Dolores. Don't eat everybody's cooking, but I might just have to eat your cooking, Miss Dolores. Yeah, that's great news, Brother Timothy. Proud of you. Very proud of you. Absolutely proud of you. Okay, so stick with it, Brother Timothy. Don't break the barrier on it. Stick with it. Move with it. You're getting ready to have what? What are you talking about? Leave a mess where? What are you talking about, son? Son, your commenter? The Lord say, my mom was a good chef, so I know how. Okay, all right, okay. You want to come here and make me a cake? Is that what you're saying, Ms. Dolores? You want to come by the studio and make us a cake? I'm okay with that. You and Chef Banner can connect. Okay, thank you, Sonia commenter, for leaving a message. Thank you, son. I appreciate you. Sonia said, I'm getting ready to leave a mess. Timothy said, I can cook my tail off. You name it, Tim. Well, we got a lot of cooks that come into my, I'm noticing there's a lot of cooks that come into my lives, man. This is kind of cool. She said, no, I'm going to make the peach cobbler in my daughter's house. Okay, that's right. Your daughter live here. So it'll be nice and hot okay, I'm cool. Yeah, let's do it. Come on. Now, don't get me excited because peach cobbler is actually my favorite. Damage could say, I don't want to add spam in the message, but I follow. Oh, no. Send him a message. Tell him from his big cousin. Just say, congrats. Just say this, Damage Kisses. Congrats for 10 million records sold. Because when he sees that, he's going to click it on. And just say, your cousin gave you your flowers today, Stone Paxton. Just say that. She said, no, that's the message would be spam, but just getting overwhelmed with notifications I meant. No, it's all good. He ain't gonna trip. It's all good. Trust me. Thank you, Sonia, for leaving him a message. Dolores said, I can cook, but I haven't really been into it since my husband. Oh, I'm sorry, Dolores. Dolores said, I know I hear you talking about it all the time. Bridget, thank you for following him, and thank you for leaving a message. Timothy said, never been the type of man to ask for help. But times I swallow my pride and admit I can't get back up on myself. I need help, so I reached out. Well, I'm just happy you reached out. And that's all that matters. You reached out, so stick with it. Stick with it, Brother T. Don't switch it up. Stick with it. Listen, you guys. Joyful Lady said, just sent congrats. 10 million records sold. Your big cousin Paxton is so proud of you. And so are his YouTube. Thank you. Listen. Joyful Lady, thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing it like that specifically. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. That was super cool. How you broke it down, what you said to him. All right, listen. Peace and love. I don't know where my Scorpio been. Scorpio, if you're still on vacation, you and the family, hope you guys are having fun. I haven't seen you on here. That's what I haven't seen. I hope you're having fun. I hope you had a great vacation, you and the family. And we're sending blessings and love to you, Scorpio. Okay? But listen, you guys, Sunday, I'm sitting here in the studio working on some new stuff. Oh, Barbara said, I started off my message saying, hi, young man. I hope that doesn't offend him. No, that won't offend him. You're going to get a call from him tonight. Yeah, he's definitely going to call me. Listen, you guys, peace and love. Stone Paxton Music and Life Blog. Go get Life's Frequency, my single. Go get Meech single going. Make sure you guys download on iTunes. Stream, share with family and friends. Share, 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 share. Let's go. Let's go. Happy people. I don't have it. You know what? Dang, I could have played Happy People as we were going out, but I don't have it up. But I promise the next time I have it ready to go. Okay? All right? Listen, peace and love. Stone Paxton Music and Life Blog. I'll holler at y'all later or tomorrow. Manana, 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 manana. Peace. Catch ya. And I'm out. Let's go.